It's eerily quiet now at the abandoned Nighthawk parcel. A blanket of snow has settled across the claim, and the permafrost has reclaimed any traces of the epic events that unfolded here just a short time ago. As the seasons pass and the claim falls into ruin, the memories grow dim and start to fade. I may be the last person on Earth able to recall the day a greenhorn kid arrived in Maine, with nothing but the shirt on his back and a banged up ute. They set him loose on the fabled Nighthawk parcel, a place where gold supposedly multiplied at night. They gave him a bucket and a shovel and told him to take his pick, which kind of confused him for a while. But the young lad was unafraid and stepped unerringly onto his claim. No one could have foretold the meteoric success that awaited. No one knew the strategies and mistakes that would be made, or the toll that would be taken on man and machinery alike, as this young greenhorn challenged the best miners in the world. This is the story of how a first-time miner became number 3 on the global leaderboards. The dreams, the hopes, the gold. This is the legend of Porker Snowbell. This is the plan. It's big and it's complicated, so I'll summarise it for you. Get it alone. Move through the hog pan area as quick as you can. Find your goal. Drill, drill, drill. Never dig worthless dirt. Get a mobile wash plant set up as soon as you can. Employ staff and maybe get 2 of them going. Move on to tier 4 as quickly as possible. Get a dozer. Clear overburden. Build roads and ramps. Level your ground. Get that dozer working for you. Don't waste time on a small excavator, get the big boy straight up. Mine top down, get a truck below. Run a clean mine site, employ staff and upgrade them as soon as you can. Don't be that guy who digs upside down and exploits the game. I mean, just why? Be prepared. Keep a schedule. Fuel and maintain your machines, set up your wash plant and watch your budget. The end of month run can be expensive and an absolute game breaker. You never want to see the screen that says game over, you're bankrupt. Refine and streamline your processes every cleanup. Find the right positions and methods that work for you. The minute saved is more gold in your pocket. One claim had enough gold for me to make the top 3. You don't need to reset your claim or buy a new parcel. I mean, why? One is hard enough already. And finally, the biggest tip I can give you is just to enjoy your mining. Set yourself records. How many meters cubed can you mine each day? How quick can you fill, dump and return? How many mats can you get washed at once? How many buckets of gold can you process? So that's it. The plan that I used to become number 3 in the world on my first crack. Righto, enough chit chat. Time to go and have a look how Porker Snowbell managed his mine. Right, we start off here at the hog pan area. Get in, get out as quick as possible. Nothing here but empty pockets, blisters and hard yakka. Get onto your mobile wash plant tier as quick as possible. Get a big excavator, get 2 plants if you can manage it. But get digging as quick as possible. Employ staff to change your buckets and dig at a point furthest away from your main mine. It's a mobile wash plant after all. This is your home. It ain't going to be rocking, so there's no bother knocking. There's gold to dig. Don't waste any time sleeping. dig in the right spots. As the big Swedish guy says, if you don't drill, you don't know where the gold is. Get your access routes sorted and dig a ramp so you can get down low and go, go, go. Be a dozer, not a snoozer. Don't miss out on the chance to use this brilliant bit of machinery. It's going to make the world of difference in your mining totals. It'll take a bit of time to master, but the dozer is one of the best machines on your property. Use it to build ramps, flatten out all those pesky bumps, and generally make access much easier to your mine. With a bit of skill and some gentle persuasion, you can build yourself a ramp to easily get in and out of your pit. A day spent in your dozer, cleaning up your mine, making your roads is going to be well worth the effort. Having a good road and spending as little time as possible on it is going to make all the difference when it comes to delivering those cubic meters. Play your cards right and you can get rid of that pesky overburden as well. Nothing like killing two birds with one dozer. Get flash on your tools and get everything sorted before you start a shift. There's nothing worse than having to change a cog halfway through the night. Hire the right crew for the job. Some of these guys look pretty dodgy, but trust me, once they start changing buckets and flipping mats for you, you'll be real glad you did. Just teach them to watch out for those bloody bears. If they prove they're up to it, upgrade them as soon as you can. Get rid of the buffheads who aren't pulling their weight. Get yourself into a good spot and a good rhythm, and then just fill those trucks. Keep it neat, keep it tidy, and watch where your tracks are at all times. Nothing worse than a big drop over a cliff. This is your bread and butter, so the better you get at this, the more gold you're gonna get. If you're not filling trucks quicker than your dog can eat its dinner, you can't call yourself a miner. When you've got your wash plant fully decked out, keep that bad boy fed. She's a hungry beast. If you start digging buckets in your sleep, you know you're on the right track. You gotta put in the hours to get the gold. Change out those full buckets and swap out those mats. If you don't, you're going to want to give yourself an uppercut. Gold is precious, you don't want to be losing it. Working the mats is one of the most thankless jobs on the plots, but in the end, you'll be the one laughing all the way to the old Glen Bank. When you're digging 1,400 yards a day, you can call yourself a Snowbell, not a Hoffman. Always remember, you can never have too many buckets. Take the time to set up your gold room well. Double up if you have to. You'll be washing rocks quicker than the Flash can change his jocks. Separating the magnetite and getting your gold takes longer than you think. Get on top of this process and you'll be real glad when it comes to that final charge down the leaderboards. Take care you don't overfill those buckets. You don't want to be losing gold. So there you have it. The secrets to Porker Snowbell's success. By coming up with a simple plan, running an efficient mind, you too can challenge for the top 10 on any leaderboard season at your first crack. As Porker's granddaddy used to say, be prepared, son, be prepared. So what's the real secret to Porker Snowbell's success? Have fun. Enjoy yourself. If you find yourself exploiting the game and sweating those last few ounces, well, you'd be better off giving up and going home. What's a top 10 finish worth if you do that? So, as to what happened to Porker, well, no one really knows. Some say he was dragged off the claim by a savage bear. Others say his foreman sent him through the shaker deck. But it's more likely the guy grabbed his shovel, his bucket and his crappy old ute and took off into the wild. The richest man in Alaska. Thank you for watching The Legend of Porker Snowbell.